Morrison. I am a senior instructor of American Sign Language at the University of Oregon under the College of Ed and Communication Disorders and Sciences. American Sign Language, or ASL, is my first language. Both of my parents are profoundly deaf, and I grew up with that as my first language. English is definitely my second language. Most people think that there are some cognitive issues with deaf persons, and they don't realize that deaf people can do everything except hear, and they're at every major walk in life. That means that people treat them differently. They treat them as though they are lesser than. I think that the stress level of a deaf person is different than the stress level of a hearing person because of the things that we don't even think about as hearing people that deaf people always have to be planning on. Hearing people in the United States take for granted that they can go to a movie whenever they want, while deaf people have to have very advance notice, sometimes 2 weeks advance notice, in order to do those things.
According to a sign language studies article called "Do Deaf People Have a Disability?", one of the greatest handicaps in being deaf is the reduced range of choices that are open to the deaf person. This can be seen in education as well as many other instances.
When it comes to deaf people in today's world, it depends on where they are. So if they're in a major metropolitan city, there are a lot more services, a lot more interpreters, things of, by, and for deaf people. Whereas if you come here to Eugene or Springfield, Oregon, to Lane County, you don't have that. We don't have anything that's supported by the state. And in fact, we have a deaf student who's going without an interpreter. It's week 5 of school right now. And that's because we just don't have interpreters here. We have to start, we have been doing nationwide searches, but we have to start paying them more to come to a community where there's less happening.